Hello and welcome. It's Kylie, Bertucci, Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. Now, hopefully this is all going live. I've got my technician, Bruno Bertucci, in the house. Hi, Bruno Bertucci.
Hi.
We're hopefully just connecting, because there's a bit of wind outside today, so it could be the wind that's creating a little bit of drama with the internet connection. So we're going to plug it in directly, just in case. But yes, please let me know in the comments if you can hear me, if you can see me, if everything's all right.
I hope it doesn't break when we plug in.
Oh, true. Well, we can keep it as is and kind of have the plug-in as a backup. Could we do it like that? But everyone seems to be commenting, so maybe we're okay. Oh, good. I'm very happy. Hi. So everyone... They did. It's time, peeps. Grab your beveragino. Yes. What are you drinking today, everyone? I've got my long black coffee happening here. Oh, it's chilly in Minnesota. It's a warm day here in Melbourne. Yesterday was 25, which I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Probably around 55 or something like that. Let's have a little look. I'm going to do my little conversion for you all. So yesterday was 25, which is 77 Fahrenheit. It's a beautiful day yesterday. Hi Elaine. Hi Arlene. Hi Vicky. Marsha. Oh, it's so lovely. And Marsha said that she can hear and see me fine.
Something just dropped down the back.
Did it? Oh, it's alright. It's a little glue thing. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. You never know, it could have been a take your pick tool, and I could have been looking all morning for my take your pick tool. Oh, a green tea for Christine, excellent. Charlotte has a tea and a chocolate silk pie, delish. Ah. 17 degrees in Vancouver today. Woo. And 76 in Oregon. Ah, very similar to yesterday here in Australia. Today it's a little bit lower. Today it's 68, but it's still a lovely warm day, so that's good. And Vicky is a Penrith girl watching a Melbourne girl today. Fans in the SP will get it. Yes, that's true. Fans in the South Pacific will understand it. Now I need to put my glasses on because I just went to read your comments and I was like, oh, what does that even say? Could help if I had my eyes on, couldn't it? So, what are we going to make today together? We're going to have a lot of fun together today. We are doing the card that I did for my blog hop yesterday. If you haven't been over to kyliebertucci.com, well, you must. It's a must-have. I'll put up my blog here. Let's do that so that you can go over to Kylie Bertucci whenever you like. Yes, it's windy there too in Point Cook-Soo. That's just around the corner from us here in Werribee. Hi neighbour. Hi Sue. So yes, I know I like these glasses. And they go with my dress today. I didn't even mean to do that. But I usually wear earth tones. So I figured if I get green glasses, it's all going to work out fine. So Carrie mentioned it. So I feel like we should mention it. Well, we will mention it again during our live today. But yes, OSR is only 2 days away. Is it 2 days? Yes, 2 days. No wonder I'm so... because I've got so much going on in my brain. However, I'm organised. I've done all my cutting. I've done all my measurements. I'm really proud of myself. It's a first. Normally I do it the morning of because Lisa and Gina do their presentations first. And then I'm sort of cutting and taking my time and trying to be really chill about it. But it is a really good feeling to have it all cut and ready. And then yesterday, Bruno sent a message on our little OSR chat with Gina and Lisa. And he said, I'm getting ready for OSR. And I could just tell the way he wrote it. I was like, I bet you he's not talking about cutting his projects. I said, there's got to be more to this. And so I wrote back and I said, I am positive that you are talking about your outfit. And sure enough, Bruno was organising his outfit for Sunday and it is a ripper. It's going to be so good. So if you haven't joined Online Stamping Retreat, if you haven't signed up yet, please go and do it now. You do not want to miss out on this event. because this is a fun fold event. It's just going to be so much fun. It's hours and hours of content. Okay, if you can't come along, you will get the recording, and you'll also be in the running to win prizes as well. So there'll be lots of draws and things like that. So we don't want you to miss out on the prizes. And the only way to get the prizes is to sign up before the event. So make sure you sign up before the event, even if you can't come along, because we would love that. Yeah, it's an amazing outfit. It suits one of his projects. He's matching one of the DSPs, and I'm telling you, it's pretty close to the DSP. I'm very, very impressed, and I think he got it especially for Online Stamping Retreat. So it's its first outing. I'm very excited for you to all see. He'll do a fashion show for you on Sunday. Too funny. Now, I think we have, like, literally just a couple, tiny few Francois left. I think it was like 3 or 4 Francois. So if you would like Francois, if you don't know who Francois is, you need to meet Francois. Francois is the cutest little thing you'll ever see. Let me see if I can find Francois here. He's disappeared on me. Oh, there, I think I found him. Oh, maybe not. Anyway, I will find him because he is around here somewhere. I did put him in here so that you could see Francois. Oh, there it is. Yes. So which one of you are Francois? I think it's this one. Ah, there he is. There's Francois. So if you would like to get your hands on Francois, the Fox, Mr. Fox, that is the link to our pins. Oh no, that's Pinterest, but you can go to Pinterest if you like. There's the pins link. And that's Francois. Hi, little guy. Look at that. He's so adorable. You want to get this guy in your life. Now, some have been asking me, what do you do with your pins? I actually have a banner. The banner has grown. In fact, I'll show you my banner. I'll show you my banner. You'll be so excited. It got too large and too big. Whoa, there's a lot of pins here. I don't know why it's behind everything else, but that would be typical Kylie to have everything else behind. Here we go. You ready for it? Here's my banner with all my pins. So that's where I put them all before on stage. But the minute on stage or one of the Stampin' Up events, or if we go on an incentive trip, then I pop it on my lanyards, because I like to have a special lanyard with my Crazy Crafters team on there. And then I make sure that the pins are attached to my lanyard and sort of all around me. There's some people that put it on their aprons, but it's a really cool way that if you go to the onstage events, the Stampin' Up events, it's a really fun way to make sure that you know exactly who's been to Online Stamping Retreat. You can see Francois and you go, oh, I've got Francois. Yeah, I've got that. So it's kind of this fun, like, collector's item that you can connect with other people within the Stampin' Up community and say, yeah, I went to that Online Stamping Up Retreat. I did that one. I did the yellow one. Yeah, I did them. And it's just really fun. So hopefully you can do the same and have a lot of fun and pin it to your little board or have it ready to go for your lanyard. Either one yesterday. And Nicole said Francois the Fox arrived in my mailbox yesterday just in time to be with everyone for Online Stamping Retreat. Yeah, I'll be putting him on during Online Stamping Retreat as well. He'll be here sitting with me all day, working with me. He'll be the one going, you did that crooked, Kylie. You stuck that on wrong. Yes. So yes, Francois, there's literally just a handful left. Because we did have 9, and I remember we sold probably, we could have even sold out. I'm sorry if we've sold out. I'm very sorry. But if we haven't sold out, it's very, very close. So go stat and go get Francois so you don't miss out. I love that you all call him Francois. Okay, let's put our get our little desk tidied here because I had a few cards that I've been making lately. I'm very excited. I'm getting ahead. It's a nice feeling to get ahead. Hello, Bertucci. The internet seems to be happy. Oh, except for my my down screen has decided to have a little hissy fit. So let's see if we can fix this guy. I'll put it in preview mode to see what's going on. Because that keyboard is not what I see. That keyboard is not there. It is blank on my table. That is a picture from, oh, there we go. I fixed it. Ta-da! Okay, that's what I see. Do you see my hands? Yes. I'm like, what's going on with technology today? It's having fun with me today. Okay, so what are we doing today? We are doing this card today. And I have some, oh, hang on, I'm in preview mode so you can only see me. Publish, there we go. Don't you love the technology? It's like, ta-da! So this is what we're doing today. And the exciting news I have to announce today, drum roll people. I need a drum roll somewhere. Do I have one over here? I've only got this one. It's my only drum roll. Is we've got new card templates, people. New card templates. They are being released right now on this card here. Yes, we need some of them. Oh my goodness. It's about time, isn't it? So we have 5 new layers that are coming out to all of you who have purchased our card template tutorial. So exciting. And here they are. Do you want to meet them? We have cherry cobbler layer, we have garden green layer, we have pumpkin pie layer, we have blueberry bushel layer, and we have lemon lime twist. Now these 5 are brand new and they are a perfect size for this type of die because I went to cut down and it was the first time that I was like, this is not the right size, because the smallest I had was Night of Navy and Fresh Freesia. Let me show you that size so that you can compare the pair. And then it went on to like petal pink and that sort of thing. But they weren't, petal pink is not like perfectly around the edges. Petal pink is good for, what you call it, like off-centered type things. But these, I'm just loving them. Look at this. Oh, love, love, love. They're just a little bit tiny, a little bit smaller in your project, and they're just going to add the most amazing layers around your card. Now, for those of you who don't know what our card templates are, that's okay. I will pop up a link to explain exactly what these are, but they are so, so, so helpful and so handy. They really help you to get the most out of your layering, and they help you to, yeah, basically have a real life sketch. So I love these. I think that they're perfect, and this is what we're going to play with today. So the ones that I used on my project, I'm pretty sure were, yes, the garden green. Yes, garden green, pumpkin pie, and blueberry bushel. So those 3 are the layers that we're using today, along with our usual, our old layers that we've had always. Our gorgeous grape, and the paper is going to be cut down at Poppy Parade layer. So these are the layers that we're working with today. These are our measurements. So Bruno said, if you have already purchased them, you will be automatically receiving an email with the updated sizes. So yes, I know it's a bargain, right? Once purchased, always get an update. And for whatever reason, just check your junk mail. Sometimes it can be in junk mail. And also, if you don't receive them by the end of today, just message us and we can give you the information on how to get it, because we can help you. Because sometimes people put the wrong email, or they just have the wrong contact, or maybe their email has changed since they purchased the card template. So we're here to help you. We know that there's going to be a flutter of information, but we will do our best to get through all the information because we want you to get these 5 brand new layers, which we know you're going to love. So let's jump in and do some crafting. Now, in true Kylie style, we're not going to do this card. We are going to do something very similar, same paper, but I want to show you how you can make it very different. We've got this beautiful Splendid Autumn paper, and if you wanted to, you can get your hands on our amazing class that we have. It's the online stamping retreat, Splendid Autumn. It's so beautiful. This one I think is one of those ones that is going to be very, very popular. Let me show you it for you so that you can make a decision as to whether you'd like that class or not. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so let's go over here. And I think we can go... yes, I know what I do. I'm like, what do I do here? Screen share. And hopefully I can do... Yes. And then do we have a little preview thing? Where's my little preview thing? Anyway, it's having a little bit of a hissy fit doing my preview, but that's okay. Oh. Back to live mode. Because my screen share looks like it's not screen sharing. So let me see if I can pull it up a different way. It's technology day today. Oh, I can hear my technology assistant coming. Hi, Bertucci.
If you just click on that.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to share the...
I'll do preview mode. Yes, click on that.
And then just go to...
Oh, it's actually the screen. It's this one here. The screen share isn't working.
Do you want to just share the class bundle?
This one here.
Okay. You can just share the picture over the top.
Do you know how to get the screen share working? Because I might need the screen later on.
No.
I wonder how I did screen share. I think I did it from here. Yes. Okay, I think I found it, everyone. Ooh! Yes, okay. Yes, I found it. Thank you, technology person to the rescue. I eventually found a way. But whether it will work or not, we shall see. I'll remove that and I'll put it on here. That will be very exciting if I can get it to work. Oh, very odd. It's definitely having a very big hissy fit. But anyway, we'll pop this one up for you. And publish so that you can see it from there. And I'll get another link for you to see it. Hopefully you can see that okay. Good. Hi, Sarah. You've just missed me. Missed me trying to work out technology today. Oh my goodness, yesterday I had such a big day. I had so many appointments. I had a dentist appointment. I had so many doctor's appointments all in the afternoon. And it was just a mess. The whole day was a mess. It was craziness. That's the one I want. You don't need the subscription because that's not happening yet. That's happening soon, but not yet. So, Unbounded Beauty is our last one, but we are going to be doing the autumn. So if I can get my screen share working for you all, I will be very excited.
You're on the wrong one there.
Oh, I've got to press publish.
So if you just press that and put the other one over the
top.
Oh
yeah, good idea. Thank you, my
That's
love.
what I was trying to say before.
Thank you. I did, yeah.
2024.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it, but that's okay. Sure. So let's go have a look at sneak peek, because I always lose these. Okay, there we go. Found it. Oh, And I knew that would happen. Oh, I just put it in the bin. Yeah, that's why Kylie should not touch too many buttons. Oh, you got to laugh at yourself, don't you, or you'll cry. I was like, no, this is not going to end well. When Bruno said, go get the picture, I'm like, no, this has got too many steps in it. This is not going to be a good Kylie thing to do. I mean, if it was Bruno, great, yes, he could do it. He's smarty pants, but not I. Now, let us publish. Okay, back to where we were. But what I was trying to tell you is we have a card class of 12 classes, and they're really awesome. So if you want those 12 classes for only $22, go get them. And it's using the Autumn, Splendid Autumn. That is the beautiful, beautiful paper that we're using today. So I think I'm going to use, I feel like this one here would be a nice one to use because it's got a really nice, like the ones that are fully covered, I think are great ones. Like that one there, you could use that whole background there. I know. And even this one here would be gorgeous. Look at that. That would actually be really pretty because don't forget you're doing it this size here. So you're not going to see any of the sky. All you're going to see is just all the wheat around. And it won't actually look like wheat. It's just going to give it a beautiful background piece, which is so lovely. Even this bit here. Oh, that's the one I used. So isn't that amazing? You would not think that this is the same piece of paper, but because it's framed around the card, stunza. So let's have a little play of the, what would you call them, like little dragonfly things. Anyway, gorgeous. Love, love, love.
Did Ella sneak in here?
Yes. She's happy. She's in her bed. You could leave it there.
No, we're taking to the groom.
Oh, she's got to go get groomed. It's like, how did she end up in here? Have fun, Belly Belly. She's a character, that one. Okay. So, what colours are we going to use, peeps? What are we going to do? So, I'm feeling very, like these colours here are really pretty. But I'm feeling very crisp and white. There's a little bit of, Cajun, a bit of pumpkin pie in there. So we've got lots of different choices. Even the beautiful greens. We could bring out the green in this. Let me have a look at these beautiful greens here. Ooh. It's amazing. That's a bit more toned. I do like that one. I feel like the other green's a little bit full on. Queen's Anne's lace. Thank you, girls. That's great. Thank you. And we could even do, I don't often do this colour, but it would be beautiful to see what it looks like. I think it would highlight it very well. Ta-da! We could do basic white. I've got the thick cardstock there. Yeah, it is bright, isn't it? I was like, whoa, this needs to be toned down. So just cut your paper in the Poppy Parade size. You will know what that is if you have my card template tutorial. And if you don't, actually I realise I didn't pop it up for you all, but if you don't have my card template tutorial and you're like, what on earth are you talking about, Kylie? That is the link there. I've just popped that up for you. That's very nice. What are we thinking, peeps? Do we go for a basic white? It would look very crisp and Yeah. Anyway, we'll have a look at the other. There's like I think a pumpkin pie in there. Or even a cherry cobbler. Let's have a look at those two, just in case. Ooh, that is very nice. That is very nice. And then what's this like? Ooh, that is very nice too. You like the basic white, Christine? Although she's probably answered before she saw the cherry cobbler, because that is very pretty. But the basic white and the old olive layer, very nice. So we've got some old olive in the contention. That's very nice. Yeah. What we could even do, we could even decide to bring in another layer if we wanted to. We could have the basic green, and then we could layer around this with a very thin basic white layer. Because there is a layer in between that I can use. I can cut this down to Flirty Flamingo. And then we could have the basic white cut at the Poppy Parade size, which would be very nice. Let's have a little look at, oh no, it'd be Melon Mambo actually. So it's like this. It would be this tiny little slither of basic white all around the edge. I think I'm vibing that. I think we should lock it in, peeps. Ooh, and Lelaine likes the the cherry cobbler too. We could possibly even use the cherry cobbler on the top layer, but we'll see. I really like the there we go. There we go. And then this one is going to be the Poppy Parade. Did we decide that this would be Poppy Parade layer? Yes, and then the next one will be the, so we've just got to cut down our paper a little bit smaller. Good. And then this just needs to be a bit smaller, which is going to be the Melon Mambo layer. So we've got an added piece in, but I think it's going to be worth it. I'll show you what I mean by the layers now. Now with something like this, I like to score it first. I just find it grabs the cardstock or the paper, like it gives it a little groove to go into, and you have less chance of it wisping. Okay, let's have a look at this and see what we think. Ooh, ooh, yes. Yeah, that's grabbing me. I really like that. And it would also look amazing with the cherry cobbler, but I really like that look. I think that looks really, really nice. Now, the next thing we're going to do is work out what die we're going to use. Are we still going to stick with our leaves here? Because I'll have a look and see what the die collection, what there is. Let me look ski. And you could use anything. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. But this is the Autumn Expressions Sweet. So we could use the leaf, but I'm going to use this one. I think that's going to look really pretty. Yes, that's going to look really good. So remember, we're going to have that layered, and this is where our card templates are so fantastic, because you can layer this and you can just see once you get the die, is this going to layer nicely on that die? And the smallest die that I had was this one here, this card template I should say, and you can see how this is just way too big for a set of 3. There was too much space everywhere, So that's why I created some more layers, because I just felt like it needed something to surround it nicer. Now, our 3 layers, I feel, what could we do? We could do another old olive just to bring in the colour from the back. I think the first layer will do the basic white, we'll do old olive, and then this layer here I used paper. Let's see if I've got like a nice, and then we had the actual paper too. I know the leaves, I think the leaves will be really nice in this colour here, which is like an old olive. That one's probably more garden green. And I think we could even do something like that. That's what the leaves were in. That's a contender. I do like that. But we also have this beautiful cherry cobbler colour. And then it would have the leaves. Maybe that's how we can bring in the cherry cobbler, because that would pop really well. Anyway, let's have a look at both of those. What's on the back? Good, yes. We can compare the pair, because we like to compare the pair. So let's just cut down our layers. So the first layer is the garden green. I like showing you how I'm going to... We had the same idea, Rosie. It's like, yes, do it like that. I love it when we think the same. And this is just, you're seeing the exact way that this is how I work things out creatively, you know, from scratch. So this is like, I haven't come up with colours, I haven't come up with, like, all I've had is my layers. And this layering system is a card template that you can use over and over again. So remember that these are card templates, these are not the colours I'm using. The colours I'm using are going to be basic white, garden green, and the cherry cobbler. So this is the card templates. These are just templates. Remember my templates? You know those? So the middle one, I think if we have a look at the old olive, let's see what that looks like there. And it may be that we do the basic white in between the cherry cobbler and the old olive, because that might be, I think it might be okay. Anyway, we'll have a little look. So the next layer we're going to be doing, we've done the garden green size, that's done. The next size we're doing is the pumpkin pie size. So I'll just check that, yes, that's big enough. So I'm not mentioning measurements because you all use different measurements in your countries, and I don't want to confuse you. So there we go, there's layer 2, looking good. And then our third layer is this cherry cobbler or the crushed curry. So let's have a look at both of those to see how they look. I don't think that's wide enough, that one. So let's have a look for another. One of these. Yeah, I think that's going to be wide enough. Yes, good. Okay, let's have a look at both of these and see which one we prefer. Love. Oh, I think maybe it's going to be this one. But anyway, we'll cut out our paper and then we can, our little leaves, and then we can really see exactly what we would like out of these colours. But isn't this cool? It's so fun having it all put together like this. Yeah, it looks like there's a tiny bit of little fresh freesia in there. You could even grab some of that. There's a bit of pumpkin pie. There's a little bit of the crushed curry. It's a really nice mix of, yeah, pumpkin pie, cherry cobbler. There's a mix of a lot of colours in there. So what we could do with our leaves, I think we might even do the cherry cobbler on here, which would actually look really good. And then if you wanted to use both sides, you could even cut out from this layer here and use the inverse. So not just the cutout, but then you're using both sides. And I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. Because I like to sometimes do like a few cards all at once, particularly like customer cards and things like that. It's nice to have them all done together. So if we have a look here, we've got 1, 2, like that's the middle. Actually, I'll do the middle one first, and we'll do the middle one upside down, and then that will help us to gauge where to cut next. Got my little mini high Tess. Good to see you. Ooh, the mossy meadow would be lovely too. I know there's so many exciting ideas that you can do with this. I'm glad to see that you're all thinking in terms of different colours you can use, because there really is no right or wrong. It's just what you prefer. And hopefully you can go away and make this your own. I know Rosie will. Rosie's like, she's in the mode. She's in the creative mode now. She's like, oh, what about this colour? What about this one? There we go. So I really love these layers in terms of using smaller dies, because sometimes when we get smaller dies, we're like, what do we do with these? Like, I can't see how that's going to fill my card or, you know, look good in a card when you don't have the right layers surrounding it. Oh, what? How was this the wrong one? We're not surprised though. Oh, wrong end. Gotta laugh at myself because I'll cry if not. You will get it. Oh dear. I'm like, how many different take your pick tools could I pick up and pick the wrong one? Okay, so this is the other option, which, oh my goodness, I actually really love that. That's really cool. So that's an option that you could do, where the colour's coming from the background. Love, love, love. And we can still have a sentiment through there. So that's that idea. We also have this one here, and we could also use this side here. So you could even flip it. Lots of exciting things you can do there. But then we've also got this layer where you can lay it down and stick down these beautiful pieces here. So lots of great ways of using these dies. And I love that we've got, you know, two sides, like if you want to do either. Personally, I think I really like the one where you look through. I like that as well, but I really love the peekaboo look. Do you like that one? I really like that one. I feel like that. Yeah, and I tried to connect to the internet that Bruno connected for me, and that didn't work either. So hopefully you can see me back. Let me know in the comments if it's all hunky-dory. The circle of doom. Dum dum dum. Really, really frozen. Hopefully soon you'll be like, yay! Oh, good, that's Kathy. Yay! You're my saviour, Kathy. Yay! No, it's our internet. Yes. Oh, that's so good. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to start a new one. But it came back. So I'm very happy that it just reconnected to the same stream. Give a thumbs up if you're happy that we're back in business. We're back again, peeps. I have no idea why the connection that Bruno didn't work. I thought, oh, if I just turn off the internet, it will connect, but no. No, it was not happy. Nothing's happy today. Except for me, except for us, because we're happy we're together. Happy together. So, yeah, this is my conundrum. Do I stick with the early espresso? Or do we go to the basic white? This is what I need your help with. Because that is, I love how that pops. But is it a bit too stark? Because it is very, whoa, in your face, isn't it? Anyway, I'll be interested in your thoughts. While we think about what we're going to do, I'm going to do a sentiment here. And I think our sentiment will be nice in Old Olive, embossed in white. That is our winner. That decision I'm clear with. That one I know exactly what I want. So let's get our stamp set here, which I actually have in my online stamping retreat drawer. So let's do, I think we'll just do, ooh, you've got this. I like you've got this. Don't think I've used it yet. I haven't. Isn't that exciting? Yeah, like the green showing through. Yes, the green showing through is very pretty. If you're happy and you know it. Oh, we've got another green winner. Okay, that looks happy. And the Wow Emboss is really lovely. Just an FYI, I'm going to say every time I use it, but it's really good. I'm very, very happy with it. So if you haven't tried the new embossing powder that Stampin' Up are offering, it's a winner. Chicken dinner. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, William. It's awful. One thing I'm learning with the way things are, because I had a bit of an awful day yesterday, and I had a big cry last night because it was just, nothing was going right, and I've realised I'm going to have to pay lots and lots and lots of money for health bills, and there's just a lot going on, and a lot we need to do. There's, like, I'm feeling very overwhelmed, very full on. But one thing I really work hard on doing when there's bad news or there's tough time, and last night I didn't do it because, you know, sometimes we just need to sit in a pity party and feel sad. You know, it's natural. We've got to feel that way. But I think the key for me is, I think there's that, you know, quote, the biblical quote, you know, just take a day at a time, basically. Like, don't think too far ahead, because that can get really overwhelming, especially when it's bad news. Sometimes we can catastrophize and make it, like, a lot worse in our head than what it is. And I just have to take, like, one step at a time. Like, that's all I can do, and I can't control everything, so just control what I can control, and what I can't control, then use whatever means it is that you use to help you to stay calm. I know for me it's prayer, but for other people it's different things. It could be, you know, just sitting with some music, or doing some dancing, or just taking time out with nature. Like, whatever it is that can help you to just ground yourself again, because, oh, there goes my trimmer. Because I think that if we, focus on all of the bad things, it does take our happiness away. But we can be happy despite things that are happening around us. if that makes sense. Like, I didn't want it to swallow me. I'm like, no, I'm not going to get swallowed by this. I'm bigger than this. I'm bigger than... I don't want this to take over and control my emotions. And I've got to look at things, like being with all of you is my happy place. And if I get too caught up in everything that I'm feeling, then usually these things like this, I miss out on, because then I'm like, oh, it's too much, I can't do it. But they're actually the things that are going to help me the most. It's almost like I'm punishing myself if I collapse too much. So it's like being upset. I'm allowed to be upset, but I've also got to put one foot in front of the other. And that's where I think you're going to get your support, and you're going to get love, and you're going to feel better. Like, I feel better today already. I woke up feeling a bit better. I was like, oh my goodness, that was so dramatic last night. But every now and then I'm allowed to be dramatic. I'm like, sometimes we have to. There was a lot going on. Yes, I think we spent like, I don't know, $3,000 in health bills. And it's just like, oh my goodness, what on earth? How are we going to do this? Like, and we get a bit scared too. We're like, is this going to be okay? Are we going to get through this? But it always works out. It really does. And I think that a lot of it is to do with our mental attitude. So I do believe that you can be happy, William. I really do. I know it feels like at the moment that there's not going to be any joy left with your prognosis, but I've seen many, many, many people go down this path, like even friends that have had brain cancer and breast cancer, and they really did think that it was the end. And they, like even friends thought that, you know, their parents were going to pass and that this was the end of the road. But they've just made so much progress when it comes to cancer treatment, when it comes to medical support now. And amazingly, all of them pulled through. Like, all of them did well with the surgery. And it wasn't easy, but they took one step at a time and they got through it. And now I know why I chose this sentiment. Because we've all got this, peeps. We've got this. Yeah, we really do. We've just got to take one step at a time. And the worst case scenario is no longer being here on this earth, which I know sounds scary and it sounds really, really frightening. But I have hope that that isn't the end. And I also know that I want to make everything I do now count. So, like, make our mark to other people. You know, do the best we can to have good friends, good relationships with others. Have the right people around us. Like, it really does help us to just do a bit of a review. It's like, am I in a good place right now with my friendships? Am I in a good place with how I treat myself? Yeah, it's a good way to just step back and be like, okay, just breathe, pause. What things can I control? What things am I enjoying in my life and in my day? And it could be just simple things that get us through until the bigger things improve. But I feel like the world now, it's not a case of if something might happen, but when. So, you know, Bruno and I, we're not negative Nellies by any means, but we're very pragmatic when it comes to what can happen in life. And that's why I'm doing a lot of my medical stuff at the moment, getting my moles checked, getting skin cancers checked, getting everything checked that I possibly can, getting all my dental work done, because I've just seen too many friends leave it and they keep coming to me and saying, I left it too long to get my skin cancer checked and now I've got to get this massive thing cut out of my body. And I can see on their face that they're traumatized by the whole thing because of the fact that they left it. So that's why I'm doing everything I'm doing. And I've got to remind myself, I'm like, no, I really need to make sure that I do all of this, even though it's frustrating and it's annoying and it's painful. I've got to look after myself, even though it's expensive. I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this. But I know that in order to get on top of health and to get ahead and to know exactly what I'm dealing with, that unfortunately that's what I need to do. I need to invest in myself, and I need to invest in being proactive and being ahead rather than waiting for symptoms to come and then someone say, yeah, it's actually too late, or we have to cut this much off. And I will say to myself, if only I had have done that 10 years ago. If only I had have done the check. You know, it's always just now. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, I'm learning from you, William. I really am. Because we can't... I'm very much a person that puts their head in the sand and I don't deal with stuff. And, you know, you're a good reminder to me that it's always good to keep on top of it. Even though it's frustrating and I feel like I'm getting absolutely nowhere. And, you know, doctors can sometimes be a bit mean too. They're like, ugh, there's nothing wrong with you. What are you even bothering for? You're not, you know, you have no symptoms. You don't have cancer. Let's stop thinking you have it. I'm like, well, I would like to know for sure. I want to check, you know, how many friends do I have that go through this and then say, go get checked. So I'm doing the right thing and now you're poo-pooing me for it. Yeah, I like the center. I changed it up, Rosie. Because I felt like you've got this is like very powerful. It's like, boom, needs to be right in the center. We need to be reminded that we've all got this. I was going to do it down here, but I didn't like the way that it sat with the leaf. But I do like that. I think it looks very good. And we'll do the inside too. So yeah, thank you for mentioning how you feel, William. I hope after today, like, it's good that you've jumped on, and I hope after doing our little crafting session today, there's things that you can look at in your day that help you to see happiness and joy despite what's happening. And I do know that helping others helps bring me joy too. Sometimes by helping others, it helps me put in perspective what I'm going through too. Like the same way that you are putting in perspective my day yesterday, I think sometimes thinking about what others are going through helps us a lot. It just gets a bit of a reality check that everyone is going through something. We've all got something at the moment. And like I said, it's not a matter of if something will happen, it's when. It's, yeah. The world is just a really, really crazy, like unbelievably insecure place right now. And that's where I think that investing in people, investing in good friends, investing in a good network of community is so vital, because without those people, without that community, without good friends, we might find ourselves in a situation where we need help and there's no one there to actually support us, and that would be really sad. So I think that's really important too. Not that you're doing it in order to gain something. I think it's important to do it because you want to give. You're in a good place so you can give to others. Make hay while the sun shines, you know, give to others while you can, because your time will come too where suddenly you may need support. And if you invest in the right people, they will be there for you. If you invest in the wrong people, they will run. But if you have the right friends, and we all know those friends, unfortunately they're friends for a season. But if you invest in the right friends that, you know, show you by their actions that they're going to be there for you the same way that you're going to be there for them, then brilliant. You know, that's the type of friendships you need in your life these days. Now, let's do the inside. I'm getting very philosophical today, but William, you've helped me. You've helped me a lot just to get perspective on things. Because I don't know why I didn't think about it, but I kicked myself last night. I was like, why did I not think about this? My dentist did a crown for me, and then it was a temporary crown. And then last night I put my Invisalign in because I have a retainer that I put in every night. And of course, it removed the temporary crown, which she had spent an hour putting in my mouth and causing so much pain. And then I suddenly thought to myself, oh my goodness, if I get this crown, I'm going to have to redo all of my Invisalign retainers, and we're going away. And I was just like so overwhelmed. I'm like, oh my goodness, how is all of this going to fit? How am I going to get all of this done? How is this going to work? And then I'm like, Kylie, calm down. Stop catastrophizing. Stop thinking the worst. I'm like, you can get it posted to you. You can, like, there's lots of solutions. But at that point in time, I just was like, I feel like every single thing that I'm doing at the moment, I'm trying to tick off a list, and the list is like having babies. It's like I'm getting nowhere, and I've just got to be okay with that. I've just got to be, you know what? It's okay. It's going to feel like I can't get on top of it all, but you know what? I will eventually. It feels overwhelming right now. It feels like I'm not making progress, but you are. So if I have to go and get new Invisalign retainers, so be it. It's annoying. It's going to be costly. It's frustrating, but it is what it is. And William has helped me to see, well, things could be really a lot more difficult. So if it's just a case of spending a bit of money and having to get new retainers and to go get assessed, I can do that. I'm a big girl. Yeah. And, you know, I think that you might be surprised, William. There might be something that happens that really surprises you. Never lose hope. Even if the doctors say no. I saw it with Bruno's dad. He was told that he would never walk again. And his face, he was so cute. He was like, never walk again? What? What? Yes, I will walk again. And he created a, what do you call it? Like a ballerina bar, but it was made out of steel. And he put it in his new place that we had to build because he couldn't use stairs. And every day he pulled himself up on that bar and he walked again. He made himself walk again. So sometimes, you know, doctors can say things, and they really said that no, his nerve damage is too extensive. He will never walk again. The amount of amazing things I have seen the human brain do, I would never be like, this is it. Unless you really feel that this is it. Just fight until the very end. That's the key, I think. It's like I did everything I could. Thank you, Nicole. I like that one. Too much on the list, just throw out the list. Yes, the mind is a very, very powerful, like, don't think they fully understand the brain. The brain has incredible power to heal. Like, incredible. Seeing it in Dad, he was just like, and I'll never forget the day we went over, we were going to tell Mum and Dad that we were moving in. Bruno's Mum and Dad were like, yeah, we're going to move in and help them. And I remember we were about to tell Mum, like, we're going to move in. And then Dad's alarm went off and up he got to go get his medicine. And I'm looking at him like, did I just witness a miracle? Like, why is Pasquale walking? I was like, what? What is happening here? And I looked at Bruno, and Bruno's like in shock with me. And then we looked at Mum and she's like, oh, didn't I tell you Dad's walking now? We're like, oh, thanks a lot for telling us about that. That note to self, that's kind of a big deal. But yeah, we were so happy. We just could not believe that he had, trained himself to start walking again. So just amazing. And then my friend that had brain cancer, completely clear. Didn't even need to have any chemo, or I couldn't believe it. It's like, wow. I've seen plenty of amazing things in my time to tell you, William. Just keep hope. Yes, same layout but very different. Look at that. We've done a good job, peeps. Do you like it? I really like it. I think it looks really cool. And you could even, like, if you wanted to, you could even add these back in. Whoa, look at that. We could even do something like that to some of them, where it has like a shadow of the green behind. Whoa. It's cool, isn't it? I like that. Or you could even cut it out using a different colour and have that layered. So yeah, lots of great ideas there. I think that will really... What do you think? Do you think I should stick that down? I do like them. I feel like it really highlights that middle one then. Anyway, I'll wait for your thoughts on that one. You know me, I've always got to keep adding. But I do think we need a couple of little embellishments, hey? We need a few foul glass dots. Oh, they're actually the perfect colour. Look at that. We've got all of the colours here, all of the feels. And this comes with the suite too. So it's all of the perfect colours to go with it. Don't you love how it all coordinates? Just love it. Thank you, Stampin' Up. You take all the hard work out for us. Yeah, I think that's the key, William. Letting the dust settle. Have your grief, yep. And journal and feel the feels. Like, we're allowed to feel certain things, but I think it is just trying to get a new perspective on what's happening and bring a lot of joy into your life, a lot of positivity. Yeah, there's amazing things you can do with this information. Get the right people around you. Now, where am I placing these? You like it all green? Oh, Donna's an all greener. I'll put one there. I love getting your opinion on things. It's so good. It's the brains trust. I trust all these brains. Come here, little one. Where are you going? Now, I think I'll do that down there and that one up there. Yes, good. And then the other one we'll do down the bottom. Ah, perfecto mundo. Oh, you like it all green? Anyone else got any opinions? There's the all green. Oh, yeah, it is nice all green, isn't it? But anyway, it does give you an option to think about what you could do. Yeah, I think when we get too sad, then people don't want to be around us, and like, it's the time where we need people the most, I think. So it's like, yeah, we can push people away. And it's hard because we're feeling awful. Like, I did it to Bruno last night. I was so overwhelmed, but he was so good and so helpful, and yeah, he was there for me when I needed him. Oh, all green. Inside the card. Oh, I like that. What have we got inside here? Let's stick something down here. That's a good idea. Let's do one there, like so. And one up the top here. Perfect. Good job, everyone. See, brains trust. Done it again. No child left behind. Oh, maybe I'll use this colour. I do like this side. I think it goes better with the picture too. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Nice. Sold. Let's do that. Like so. And this one here. Oh no. Of course it fell down right in the middle of the card. We'll have to use some... Oh, it's actually not too, as bad as I thought. There was a lot of glue still left on there. But we'll use some... I meant to get some new baby wipes yesterday. And I forgot again. Because I went to purchase what I thought was baby wipes. And then I looked a little bit closer and I'm like, oh, they're not baby wipes. They're toilet wipes. I was like, I don't want toilet wipes. Because it said flushable. And I'm like, why would I want flushable baby wipes? Oh, they're not baby wipes. They're toilet. For the toilet. Now, where is mine? We knew we had to lose something today. I was going too well. I had my technology stuff happen though, so you know, it was true Kylie style. But I need my adhesive remover. Has anyone seen my adhesive remover? It's around here somewhere. No, not under there. Oh, found it. You can stop looking, everyone. Look, it's got a dimensional backing stuck to it. Yeah, it doesn't matter how you drop it. It lands the way you don't want it to. It's so true. Gravity dictates. I think it's a science thing. It's heavier on the side that you glue. In Australia, we love Vegemite and butter on our toast. I don't have it all the time, but I do enjoy it when I have it. And whenever I used to drop my toast, it always would land butter and Vegemite on the floor. It's just what had to happen. There you go. Nothing was here. No one saw anything. Crisis averted. Stampin' Up used to sell this, but now you have to get them online. I can understand why they don't sell them anymore, because you only need one in your lifetime. Butter side down. You got the same thinking, Nicole. Oh, that's good. Found it. Oh, just Susan and I are so similar. In fact, someone sent me a "that's just how I roll" cup, and I thought to myself, is that what I say? I don't say that's how I roll. I don't remember ever saying that. And then I realised one day I was listening to Susan's video, and that's what Susan said. So someone had confused me for Susan. So we have very similar sayings, but yeah, slightly different, but they mean the same. So I actually messaged Susan and I said, someone got us mixed up, and they sent me a "that's how I roll" cup, but I think it's actually meant for you. I'm like, oh, what to do with Kylie? I've got a few sayings, haven't I? It's called keeping it real. That's my one. Keep it real, peeps. Keeping it real. So there you go. That was our fun little adventure today together. I think I say it now that I've seen the Susan thing, but before the cup, I was like, do I say this, Bruno? And Bruno's like, I don't think you say that, but now I say it. Now Susan and I are in sync. Yay! Exciting! I love it. Oh, we missed you, Lynette. I'm glad you're here. We're like, where's Lynette, everyone? She's been missing all morning. So there you go. That's what we made together. I'm glad we stuck with the green. Look, it's very random colours. It's not necessarily the colours I would normally pick, but I think we get a good idea of how the brand new card templates work, and that all of you can look forward to those new layers. I think the layers are really fun. They're going to make life a lot easier. You can use them in so many different ways too. So if you wanted to, you could even like lift that and do it on the side so that it sort of sits over onto the side, the edge here a little bit. Yeah, so the card templates I think will give you lots of ideas and yeah, just help you to just creatively feel a bit more confident, because I think that's the biggest thing is like, where do we begin? Where do we start? And I love starting with either colour, sketch, products, like that helps me to get started. I'm like, okay, where am I going with this? And especially if I have the trifecta, if I have a color base, which a lot of the paper will help me to have the color base. If I have a sketch, which I do because I've got the card templates, and then if I have products that I'm working with, it gives me a really good parameter, and it means that I'm less overwhelmed. So I actually find that I'm able to then craft better because I've set those three parameters in place. Because I think a lot of us have a lot of craft supplies, and that can get, it's wonderful to have all of those supplies, but it can also get overwhelming. It's like, where do I start? What am I using today? So I do like the card classes for that reason. It's like, if you have the Splendid Autumn suite, then you know getting the classes will help you use that suite. So I really like that as well. And big hugs, William. I'm so glad that you were able to vent here and tell us how you're feeling. It's a really personal thing, and I understand that it can be a bit like vulnerable and a bit like we don't want to be that person that's unwell, especially when we're a strong person and independent. It's really scary when health things come along, and we never think it's going to happen to us until it happens to us, and then we're like, oh my goodness. It just puts into perspective and gives us a lot of empathy for other people too. I think that we're never the same again after we go through a health situation like, as full on as you are. But it can be a superpower as well. Like, I know for me, sometimes our weakness can become a strength, and sometimes our weakness can actually open up life in a way that it wouldn't have before. And I think that's kind of exciting to have that. Yeah. Like Elaine. I would have to wait until I'm 120 to use all my craft stuff. I think we're all the same, Elaine. Yeah. So I think, sometimes there's silver linings in bad situations. Yeah. So we've got to be there for each other, right? So make sure we send out our cards. William, if we can get your address, we'd really appreciate it so that we can send you a card. In fact, I'd like to send you this one. Can I send you this one? So private message me or send me an email, and I'll send this to you today. I'll write in it, and I'll put you in my blog so that more can send you some cards, because this is what we're all about, our beautiful community. So please send us your details, because we would love to lift up your spirits and let you know that we're here for you during your tough times. And please keep us up to date with what's happening, because we know that when you share your experience, it lightens your load. It definitely feels like a weight off your shoulders. If you carry it on your own, it's too heavy. It's too big a burden to carry on your own. So please let us do that. I know for my dad, when he went through all of his health issues, when everyone sent the cards that they sent to him, he was really, really, I've never seen my dad that touched before, like to the point where he was just super overwhelmed with the love that he was given from like random strangers. He just could not believe it. He was like, who are all these people? And why there's still more cards coming? He was so shocked. And it was so beautiful. And I thank the community so much. Any one of you that sent my dad a card, he just appreciated that so much. And I really want to thank you for that. And let's do the same for William. It will be really positive. And when you're having a down day, you can look at those cards, and just it lifts your spirits for that day when you're feeling a bit down. Oh, thank you, William. I'll definitely get that sent today. That's really, really awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Copy text straight into my Dymo label maker. Yes, sharing is caring. I love it, Sarah. When we share our things, it really does help us. It helps us to endure tough times. Doing it alone is just it's too difficult. It's too overwhelming. So there you go. Well, thank you for a lovely live today. Again, I'm so happy I'm here. Yesterday, if you had to ask me, are you going to go live tomorrow? I would have said, I don't know. And now I'm so glad that I came here with all of you. I feel more stronger. I'm looking at my sentiment and I'm saying to myself, Kylie, you've got this. You can do the rest of the hard stuff that you need to do in the next few weeks. There's a lot that needs to get done, but you will get through it. And William, you've helped me very much. So thank you so much for being here today. You've helped one person and I'm so grateful. So thank you very much. You gave me perspective and you helped me to see that I need to suck it up, buttercup, because William is going through something much bigger than me. So thank you for the reality check. I really appreciate it. And have a wonderful, wonderful week. We love you all dearly. And thank you for this beautiful community. Thank you for your support. And we really look forward to seeing you in a couple of days, those that are coming to Online Stamping Retreat. We cannot wait. It's going to be so exciting and such an awesome day of just zoning out and crafting and pretending everything is okay in the world. We're going like this. It's like a way of going la 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 for the day. Everything's fine. Everything's awesome. La la la. I'm going to pretend that there's nothing I have to do. In fact, all I have to do is just have fun and create. And that's just my perfect day. So come and join us for your perfect day on Sunday in 2 days' time. It's Sunday here in Australia. In the US, it will be Saturday. Sunday it starts. I think it starts like quite early in the morning, but it depends where you are in the world, Sue. I'll get the times for you because that will be the best way to make sure I'm telling you the right thing to everyone. Online Stamping Retreat, doodah. So I'll give you the link too to make sure that I'll go to learn more, and we want to go to the event scheduling. Let's get the link for you, copy and paste. So that is your correct times and seasons. So Eastern time 3 p.m. on Saturday, October 5th. And for Australia, in Melbourne, Sydney, Canberra, it's 5 a.m. in the morning on Sunday, October 6th. It's wrong! Oh, let's get the right one for you. Bruno's got the right one. Is it 6? Tell me it's 6 a.m. Yes! I love a 6 a.m. start. That's the best. Well, we better update. Yeah, well, that's on the main page. That's on Podia. Bruno will get the right one for you, peeps. Let me get the right one for you, Stat. I'll just have a little chat with you all. You don't mind, do you? You don't mind having a chat? I'll go to Google Drive and get the right one. Let's see if I can find the 6 a.m. Bruno will give it. Oh, I think I found it already. Is that the one? Oh no, that's the one I just opened. Bow. Yeah, sure. Let's erase that. Erase the link. Let's do that. Can I do that? Or is there a little dotty thing somewhere? I don't think I can. That's a bit weird. I don't want to add to broadcast. Is there a little link along the side here? Oh, I know where it is. I'm like, why can't I see a link? It's because it's got to be through YouTube. I've got to go to the YouTube. And not to the... Here it is here. Oh, cooking with gas, peeps. There it is. Remove. I've removed it. You proud of me? I did it. I did a really hard thing. Oh, and if you remember, big shout out to all our members with all your beautiful little stars there. In case you're wondering what the stars are, come and join our little members crew because we have a little behind the scenes happening every Friday and some other days as well. I put my Pilates sessions up this week. Everyone got to see me on the reformer. So that was very exciting. Try 3 a.m. Well, it could be 4 a.m. now, Nicole, which would be very good. I think it is actually 4 a.m. So let's see if we have the right dates on this one. Ooh, I think this might be the right one here. Let's have a look at this one, see if it's correct.
When you go to the actual lesson.
All right, good. Yeah, that's the right one. Good. Well, I wonder what happened with the other one. We'll have to delete that one, won't we? Copy link. Yay! And underneath it says, time zones can be tricky. Yes, they really can. So that's why I'm glad that you checked with us. Now, let's see if this one... Oh, I don't think that one's going to work, actually. I don't think I can do a link to it. But anyway, I will make sure, if you can log in and you make sure that you go to the main page, you will see it all there. It's 3 p.m. Eastern Time on October 5th. And in Melbourne, it's 6 a.m. I'm so happy by 6 a.m. I'm so used to the 5 a.m. but 6 a.m. is the best. It's like a sleep in on Sunday. So yes, that's for Melbourne, Sydney, Canberra. Everywhere else obviously is different. And Perth, 3 a.m. You're right, Nicole, 3 a.m. Oh dear. But remember, there's a replay, so you don't have to be up at that time. Too funny. Well, I'm glad we found that other one. I'm going to have to make sure I change that stat. So Ginger has made a comment. She said, this schedule is so helpful. She's print out a couple of copies, one to stick on my calendar, one for the fridge, and one for my husband to know when the breaks are. That's okay. I love it. That's really cute, Ginger. So yes, come and comment. We love reading all your comments on the page. Oh, thank you so much, everyone. We really appreciate all your support. Looking forward to online stamping retreat, and we know we're going to have an absolute ball. Yee! And have a wonderful afternoon. Oh, thank you, Bruno. Bruno deleted it. Goodbye, wrong one. I think, Bruno, you're now in charge of all schedules. It's official. We have to make sure. Bruno's the only one that can get it right. I've tried it. Gina's tried it. Lisa and Bruno probably the only two that can get it right, because they're the perfectionists in the in the OSR family. I'll tell you what, time zones are the worst. They really are. But we love you lots. I'll let you know how I go with all my updates with my teeth and my medical issues. Oh my goodness. It's just crazy. But I'm very happy. William has reminded me I'm very, very happy that I'm getting ahead. Thank you, William. Really appreciate you. And we'll speak to you all soon. See you next week. Big hugs, everyone. We'll see members very, very soon. I'm jumping straight back on for our members. Mwah, mwah. Bye.